my God, is that the Faces of the Future? Welcome to episode 290 of the Faces of the Future podcast. It's your boy Mills. I got Rocket in the building with me today. How you doing today?
Yo.
Say you. What you been up to, man?
We're back.
Yeah, we back and we better, you know what I'm saying? And my quality A1 boy over there talking about my mic volume too high, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
I does this for real. I does this for real.
Whatever he does
Pipe
it
that
done.
down. That does this for real.
Your voice was loud as shit.
You know what I'm saying? But it's
loud.
echoing through the speakers, though.
It was loud.
It's cutting through.
It was loud.
You know what I'm saying? My frequency was where it needed to be. It was touching the red, touching it just a little bit.
It was over a bit.
Nah.
Look at it right now.
That's not the frequency. I keep telling you,
Regardless,
that's not it.
it
the frequency right here.
Yeah, well,
the frequency
sounds
right
like you're
here.
over red.
Nah, when it touches the red, it's
here
gonna
nor
be.
there.
What you mean?
You see how mine just goes in smoothly, and you're just kind of like a higher tone.
My tonality's a little higher. That's all.
No.
I'm saying yours a little. You see, you got a little more monotone. A little monotone. Mine's
Got
a little more
nuance and age. Huh?
I got a little more
my
energy.
Shit, age is like fine wine.
I'm saying I just got a little more energy. I got more youth to my voice. You know what I'm saying? A little youth.
I mean, I got used to my voice too, but mine just ages like fine wine.
Yeah,
That's all.
Yours is a slow burn.
Slow burn, absolutely.
I respect it. I mean, how's your week been? How was your week?
It's been moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Time flies. I see you moving and shaking.
Time flies when you're having fun, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, we're here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's here today. Then we're on to the next tomorrow.
I mean, you got any things on the horizon? I mean, you've been pretty active the last month or so.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's definitely a lot of stuff getting ready to gear up for, the summer and stuff like that. I mean, you got concerts, you got, sporting events.
Yeah.
To the magnitude of what you know.
Yeah.
It's still getting, in the process, but you can't really, you get it.
Yeah. Let me
if
ask
you get what I'm trying to get at.
No, I get what you mean. From your perspective, I mean, now that since you're in it, like you actually see, not that you weren't there before, but it's like the production side of stuff. What do you think's like more difficult to, I guess, pull off? Like, do you think like a concert, like a sporting event, just based on logistics? Because they all have like a lot of moving parts, and you see all the stuff that goes into like everything that goes on. Like, what do you think? What do you think's like harder to do?
I mean, they're all the same nuance, but it's all about the parts.
What do you mean?
Of like the production, like whether it be the setup, whether it be just the run of show, just like everything's moving. You know what I mean? It could be what's on paper, but then as you're getting closer to the date, everything's just moving around randomly, or even on the day of, they might be missing something to where like you need to get that shit there ASAP.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, it's technically not late, but I mean it's late because the part's not there. I mean, it could be something that could hold up everything.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just like trying to be prepared, but like you really can't be. I mean, you can, but you can't.
On logistical, how far in advance do they I guess, say you have like a big concert, you're doing like a weekend or like a Chris Brown, Usher concert. How far in advance do they have to tell like the logistical people, like, this is what our stage is, this is how it needs to move, to make sure like you guys have everything when it's supposed to be there on time?
I mean, they try to get it as far as possible you can, but you got to think about it. Like, that's not the only show that is getting done. You know what I mean? You have like 50 other like shows, events, whatever you want to call it, political events, to where it's like everybody's doing probably 10 different projects at a time.
That's crazy. I mean, I feel like, obviously you have a big team, so you're moving and shaking around when it comes to that. But yeah, I mean, I feel like when you're on the actual logistical side, the production side of putting stuff together and moving, like you said, one wrong thing goes wrong, can mess up the whole operation, huh?
Can stop everything.
Yeah. Have you ever got to that point? Has there ever been?
God, knock on wood.
Well, yeah, and obviously, like now, like, have you like maybe not you specifically, but like you seen something where it's like, yo, we forgot this and this needs to happen.
I mean, happens every day.
Oh yeah, I mean, I know like people don't know. It goes to the backside of stuff.
No,
you know?
I mean that shit happens every day. I mean, like not like purposely. I mean,
of course.
Like you said, you got a lot of people doing a lot of stuff, but I mean, it gets there like before the time it's supposed to get done. You know what I'm saying? It gets there, but it's just on some like, people are scrambling because then it goes into other Pandora's boxes of stuff.
For sure.
As to okay, we need to get it there, but then it has the other conversation.
Yeah, the reason I was brought that up because like we know it's concert season. We were talking about the Usher Chris Brown concert. You see like Wale's on tour. There's a lot of tours that are happening in the city. You have the FIFA event that happened. That's happening in Lemon Hill Park. Well, that's a big stage production. There's a lot of different things going on, and like people like concert goers or event goers, they just want me just show up and don't realize what it takes to pull something off like that. That's why I wanted to just get a little like insight to that.
Are you talking about like when like it gets built and stuff like that?
Yeah, like when it gets built, or even just like the operation aspect in general. Because I'm gonna keep it on the concert aspect because like we're music heavy. People don't realize what it takes for like one. The inception of, all right, the artist and the design team, all right, this is the set that we want to have for every show that we're going to, and then to reach out to like logistical people that actually or have to get the parts, and then also the people that are designing to make sure like every part moves the way it's supposed to move, and if it doesn't, then it can mess up the show one way or another. Like, because you have the actual physical part, then you have like the audio part and all of that. People don't realize how much goes into it. Like we see like people like Kanye, or we see other artists that have these mega productions, but they don't realize the intricacies or the little details that really go on to pulling something off and making it look as cool as it does.
Yeah, it takes a whole lot.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, like, it's not just one entity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a lot of hands.
There's a lot of hands.
Like, you know what I mean? That's really pulling this stuff off.
Yeah.
And it's like, you really think about it, it's only really like a good handful of like spaces that are doing this.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? Well, I mean, it could be different in different regions. You know what I'm saying? But like, at least for like the East Coast,
there's a hand over everything.
Yeah,
yeah. There's a hand over everything.
No, there really is.
Yeah.
So it's just like, it's kind of like, I guess you could say it's dope to see. Like, okay, there really are everywhere.
Yeah, even on the smaller side, when I was doing event production a few years back, just like the little shit you got to get, like certain permits you have to get to even have certain things, or to have a load in somewhere, or not have a load in somewhere that can mess up everything. It's like there's a lot of stuff that I personally didn't realize go into just even the simplest shit. Like, say you're having like a political speaker or whatever, that has to go on for you to have certain certain builds in certain areas, whatever it may be. But I don't know, it was just interesting to think about.
When like the UFC 250, when like the whole weather stuff was outside, like somebody had to make that call.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
You know what I mean? Like,
you think they would ever would have called it off?
Huh?
You think they would ever would have called it off?
The press conference got shut down for a reason.
I know.
You know what I mean?
How much money do they lose if they call that? If they postpone and call it off?
Regardless, that event's going.
It's going. No matter it's going. Rain, sleet, snow,
it's too much invested in that.
Yeah.
To say that this is not going to happen.
Yeah. Dana said he's never doing that again.
That event's going to go.
Do you think he'll ever do like an outside event again like that?
There's a lot. I mean, you got to think it's the weather. That plays a major factor. You never know what Melanesia's going to do on a day.
Yeah, true.
Of show.
True, because the reason I say that is because, like, you know, they have their ties with WWE. The WWE goes regardless, like, because they
a little bit more scripted.
But I'm saying like their WrestleMania, like say they have WrestleMania, it's in the stadium.
No, like, I get it. That's a little bit more scripted.
Explain what you mean.
I mean, UFC is more so just like you have two individuals really trying to fight for a belt, bro.
Right.
Like WWE is more of like, yeah, production's a little bit more involved in that.
You're not wrong about that, but I mean, for the brand, I mean, I feel like if say it did rain.
No, I get it. Gives you like a Street Fighter feel, but I mean, like, they're not training for that.
They're not. They're not. Do you think the fighters would have been mad?
They're going to still fight, bro. Like, I get it, but it's just like they're not training for that.
Yeah. You
could slip, slide, twist an ankle. People are throwing kicks and stuff like, nah, bro, there's a lot. Nah. And you never know how much they're getting paid for us on the health. Even if they even are getting like health insurance.
What was your thoughts on UFC 250? I know we didn't take a deep dive into it last time we were on air, but what'd you think about Ilya quitting on the stool?
Oh yeah, I mean, shit, he got beat up.
He got punched off.
His face broke, bro.
Yeah,
like, I mean, there's not much you really can say about that. I mean,
were you surprised?
No, you gotta realize Justin Gage, he's the type of person, he's gonna walk the deep waters, bro.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people don't. I mean, a lot of people actually do know. Like, he's one of them ones. Like, he's gonna go off on a shield. Yeah. Even when he fought Khabib, bro, I'm pretty sure. I don't think he tapped. I think he just passed out.
Yeah.
Like, so, I mean, don't get me wrong. Ilya, he's a great fighter for sure. I mean, like, he has that Conor effect, meaning, like, he knows how to knock people out in the first couple rounds, but that's because he absorbs all of his energy out. Yeah. And tries to get him out in the first two. But, I mean, like, you saw moments in the third, fourth round, like, he was trying to fight back and trying to win some rounds back. But, I mean, it just became a warfare once it got to round 4 or 5.
Yeah. You're not wrong about that. I honestly, because I don't follow it as deeply as you do, but I was surprised by that result, to be honest.
Nah, I wasn't.
Like for him to get punched on like that, because I seen Ilya fight a few times, and I've never seen him like get dominated the way he got dominated.
Gage is a dog, bro.
Nah, he is. I seen a few of his fights. I seen
a
few,
bro.
But I didn't expect Ilya to get punched on like that.
He's a bro. You gotta think about a lot of people. Everybody that Gage fights, bro. Gage be breaking their face and shit.
True. You're not wrong.
So yeah, I mean, like Gage is a dog. That's one fighter. Like, if I'm in that weight class, like. Yeah, that's gonna be a real tough fight because he's gonna make you put out everything that night.
You said walk to the deep waters, huh?
Yeah.
What about the co-main event? Ciryl Gane versus Alex Pereira.
I ain't gonna lie, but I mean at the same time, people don't realize Ciryl Gane is like athletically big, bro. Like to where it's like even when he was fight. I mean, granted, like that just shows the separation between like John Jones and all these guys because like Ciryl Gane is an elite kickboxer. Great, MMA fighter as a whole, to where it's like going into this fight, I knew Alex. I thought he could, it was gonna be more of a little bit better of a stand up bout.
Yeah,
just simply because, Alex is a big dude and he's a good kickboxer. But I mean,
how many fights has he had at heavyweight though?
I think this is like what, his first or second.
First or second.
But like my point is though, like. I should have known that again because Izzy knocked him out, and Izzy's not that big. Meaning, just like when Sierra moves like a light heavyweight, bro.
Yeah.
So I mean, the fact that he's light on his feet,
and he caught him.
No, he was just swifter, bro. Like he was hitting with combinations.
Yeah.
Like honestly, he was definitely hitting him with combinations to where it was just like, damn, Alex, like you look like. Either you got too big, not chump change because
he didn't look the same, bro.
Bro, you was fighting an athlete, bro.
My initial thought, like you said, because I watched the highlights, was the first thing you said about like the separation of John Jones from the rest of the field, bro. Because John did beat Sierra in like 1 minute,
40 seconds.
Yeah,
I think,
like and it's just like these are. Alex no pushover, bro. He's an elite fighter.
But nah,
it's
bro,
just
I'm trying to tell you, the
levels.
Heavyweight's a whole different division, bro.
Yeah.
Like. Yeah, bro. I don't know if he's gonna last in the heavyweight division if he gets his face back on that one. He's gonna have to.
I'm trying to think. I mean, like if it's his first bout in heavyweight, like, he's gonna either get used to or find a body weight where he can actually move around.
Gonna have to, or gonna have to go back down to light heavyweight, bro.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I mean, because think about it. If he fought like Francis Ngannou,
he might have got ended quicker than that. He might have.
Maybe.
Francis punch harder too.
I don't know if Sierra and Francis fought yet, bro. I want to see that.
That would be a good fight. That would be a
great fight.
That'd be a really good fight.
Because if Francis can get through him.
You think Francis ever coming back?
If Dana pays that bag.
You think Dana will pay that bag?
I think he's not pressed about it because he already has like the the backing to build a fighter.
No, for sure. He does have the backing to build a fighter, but I think that would be super great for the UFC.
It is, but
that'd be great for the UFC. That'd be a money
bro.
day.
People have egos, bro.
They do, but you're not wrong.
People have egos, bro, until somebody gets hurt.
And it's not just on the UFC side either. I mean, Francis probably got a little ego too.
I know. I said people. I said
yeah.
I didn't say just dating.
No, I know. I'm saying in general, though, it's like on both sides, I feel like they could come to an agreement, bro.
Or not.
But just look at the ticket that he had. Even if he's fighting Ciryl Gane, like that ticket's crazy.
John Jones come back?
So what?
It's all about the bag, bro.
But I feel like John Jones, that's a different entity though. That's a different entity.
It's all about the bag.
I feel like John's earned his right to get what he asked for.
Not Francis.
Not to the extent of John.
He left champion.
He did leave the champion, but I'm just.
No, he left knocking people the fuck out.
You're right.
He left champion.
You're right. I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you think we'll ever see that day?
Might not though. The world may never know. Everybody wants to see it. Don't get me wrong, but it's just the paper got to be right.
I mean, this takes me back to the thoughts about like the whole time like Manny and Floyd were trying to fight, but the promoters would never get it right because the price and the bag and all that stuff.
Until they got old.
Until they got old. It's like I don't want to see that happen when it comes to shit like this.
Yeah, I mean, that shit may never happen, bro. I'm gonna be honest with
you. I know it may not. It's just you know what I'm saying when I think about it because.
Granted, like I said, I want to see the fight happen. I want them to see them knock each other's heads off. But
do you think it would be a moment how like when Bud and Earl Spence fought, where it's like the two guys in the prime fight and one gets punched on real bad, or you think it's gonna be a real like 5-round fight?
I'm be honest with you, like I really don't know, bro.
Anything can happen.
Yeah. But that boy John Jones is really a man, bro.
John Jones different.
Yeah, that's a gorilla there.
Yeah, remember we talked about that video? He just sitting there eating, watching the dude. He's like, he's just happy.
Nah, bro, like you really like HD's a motherfucker, bro. Like you really look like no Diddy, bro. Like if you really look at that, that's a freaking nature right there.
Yeah. You talking about people that can move?
Bro,
different?
you gotta think about it. And his brother just passed away, so he fighting for something.
You talking about that pain,
bro? He out there he's killing something.
Yeah.
Pause.
No, you're not wrong.
Like I'm telling you, I think his next fight, he's really gonna slow burn the motherfucker.
He's gonna walk. Yeah, you talking about walk somebody to the deep water?
Like he gonna slow burn the motherfucker, or it could be his chick in his armor.
I don't think it's gonna be the chicken's armor because it's not his first brother that passed away.
Huh?
It's not the first time one of his brothers passed away.
And but a brother's still a brother, though.
No, I'm not saying like that. I feel like based off of like what we saw last time when he had a sibling.
I mean, relationships are different.
True. I'm not negating that. And I didn't mean to sound bad when I said that.
I'm not negating.
Yeah,
what it is.
Yeah, I'm saying though, like I think that amplifies the way he fights at the end of the day.
It could or it couldn't.
Because like you said, I think that's how you say you go to the gym and that's where you release that pain.
I get it.
I feel like when he steps in the octagon, especially if that money's on the line, and he's facing Francis Ngannou.
Francis did 13 years in the Congo jail.
True, he said he had to walk. He had to walk.
How
many miles?
That boy had to walk.
Who thinks paying on? Who thinks
that boy from the boat?
He fuck the boat. That motherfucker from the
barefoot, bro.
Barefoot, walking sandals. Wherever. I don't know. I'm
straight braids.
I'm interested to see who the people think will win that fight because I'll pay the premium to watch that joint.
Shit, I don't.
That's prime time.
I'm gonna say John, bro. I'm gonna say John just off what I've seen, bro. The body work, but that man Francis, he put the niggas into the shadow realm.
I feel like if Francis connect though, that's the thing. He has if he couldn't.
People don't realize John's been hit, bro.
John's been hit, but he hasn't been hit like a motherfucker like that though, bro. Who punched? Who's connecting on him the way Francis be connecting?
I mean, Stipe hit him a couple times.
Stipe hit him a couple times, but remember when we were watching? Who was it? We were watching the Stipe versus Francis.
Yeah, I know. Francis put him in the shadow room. Yeah.
And there was no crowd. You just heard the punches.
No, I get you
through the television.
John's is a man.
That's for sure.
That's a man right there.
Stipe is a man too.
No, I get it, but I'm saying
Stipe got put into the shadow realm.
Sorry, John's a gorilla.
Okay.
Like them elbows he be enduring, bro. Like
that's a big body too.
I don't know if Francis endured that before. Like I've never seen Francis really bleed, bro.
Yeah.
Like you never seen this man bleed.
Yeah, you never seen him on the brink of elimination, huh?
Yeah. We've seen John.
Yeah.
When he fought Alexander Gustafsson.
Yeah. I need that.
Real talk. When the first fight that they fought, Alex was punching on him. But then the second fight, John just dog walked him.
You're not wrong at all.
So, I'm
just thinking, this is like Dana.
John Jones been through the ringer, bro.
Dana, John, Francis, if y'all listening to this, if y'all ever listen, make this fight happen.
I mean, they said they got to pay to play, brother.
Yeah, for sure. You got anything else on UFC 250?
I mean, Connor's fighting. That's crazy. You're not really in tune, but Connor's fighting.
No, I'll say for the 250. I was specifically talking.
Yeah, they did a little prequel after the fight.
No, I know that. I was talking about just more so like of the fights that happened that night, not like what's coming up. I know Connor's about to fight because we had talked about that before.
I mean, Sean O'Malley knocked somebody the fuck out.
Sean did. He knocked him out in the second round.
Yeah.
I feel like Sean has his.
He needed that win, bro.
He does need. Sean has his ups and downs, bro.
He's been on a losing streak.
Yeah, I mean, but he got his face card back.
Not really.
You don't think so?
Nah, that's a tune-up fight for me.
For who?
For Sean.
I'm saying to fight who?
To fight the champ. I think Merab's the champ. I'm pretty sure.
Let's see who the bantamweight champ is.
I think it's Merab. You can look it up right now. I'm pretty sure it's Merab. Got to be.
Let's see, Jan is the reigning undisputed UFC.
Oh shit, is it? You beat Merab?
It's Peter Yan.
I mean, but I think Sean's beat Peter Yan though.
I mean, that says he captured the title for the second time, so he must have won it back.
So he must have beat Merab. Yeah. Okay, yeah, he definitely did though. I remember. But nah, it's all good. I mean, shit. I mean, he definitely has an opportunity.
Who do you think? How do you think the McGregor fight's gonna go?
It'll be great. Shit, Connor. Damn, Connor. Like, I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. Like, shout out you, bro. I gotta say, shout out him.
Why you say that?
He fighting Max, bro. Fighting Max.
It's
like,
a big time fight.
It's a huge fight. That's a box office hit fight,
that's
bro.
What I said, that's a big time
that's
fight.
That's why shout out Connor, bro. Like, the fact that you're jumping right back in the fight in the fire fighting Max. Yeah, it's at 170 to where it's like maybe Max might be moving a little bit slower.
Right.
But I mean, I don't think that's gonna make Max a difference, bro. For real.
It's been 5 years, dang.
Yeah, since he broke his leg, bro.
I know. I'm just thinking about that.
But I mean, it's not like Connor's still a fighter though, too.
Yeah. What do you expect? What are you expecting the 37-year-old Conor McGregor to look like when he steps back into the octagon for the first time?
They just gonna be dancing.
He's gonna be dancing.
But they're not grappling. They dancing, bro. Like, this is a fight. This is a great fight for Conor to really come back.
Yeah.
Like, they're gonna be dancing, bro. Unless Max is on some like, all of a sudden now you want to wrestle and grapple, bro. Like, that's gonna be.
They're gonna be throwing blows.
They're gonna be dancing, bro. Like, like Conor, you better not pull, bro.
What you mean?
You better not pull. He's gonna come in the underdog.
You think McGregor's coming in the underdog?
Yes.
By a lot?
He'd be like plus. I would say plus 150.
You think you would you put your money on McGregor on this fight? You put your money on Holloway?
Just for the love of him, putting on Conor.
Just for the love.
Not, I mean, Conor could win, bro. Like,
no, he
like,
can't. Of course, he can. Of course, he can win.
If Max don't try to grapple bull and all that clinch work,
I don't think Max is gonna grapple.
They're gonna be like, okay. That's
I agree with you. I agree with you.
Somebody gonna get knocked, bro.
Third round, fourth round.
It's either somebody gonna get knocked early, or they going all 5.
You think it's gonna go the distance? I don't know if it's gonna go the distance.
If they dancing, yeah.
I don't think it's gonna go the distance.
If they dancing, yeah. Conor ain't like at the end of the day, bro. Like, we ain't never really seen Conor get knocked.
True.
Like, out.
True.
Like, he got knocked and like got punched on, but like
he's never been knocked out.
Like, knocked out cold, bro. We ain't never really seen Conor get knocked.
Except you're right. Only in boxing. That was the only time.
He ain't really get knocked out though. Neither.
I know he didn't because he said. Remember, he said, "Why didn't you just let me get put to the?" They stopped it.
Like,
I know what you mean.
Somebody might get knocked, bro.
I'm interested to see how a 37-year-old Conor McGregor is gonna be moving after 5 years, coming back from a leg injury.
Absolutely.
See if he's able to dance around the ring like he used to be able to dance around the octagon. See if he's gonna have swift, he's as agile. Can he throw punches like he used to? Like, is his stamina gonna be there, or is his adrenaline gonna be going crazy? Like, I don't know.
Exactly.
But we'll see. But let's jump into some Monday Rundown news. There's a good amount of things we got to discuss today. Detroit Lions, man, their starting cornerback Terrion Arnold has been arrested in Florida on multiple felony charges, stemming from an alleged kidnapping and armed robbery that took place in February. According to prosecutors, Arnold allegedly believed 3 men stole more than $250,000 worth of cash and valuables from his Airbnb that he rented. Instead of allowing police to investigate, authorities said Arnold orchestrated a revenge plot. The alleged victims were lured to an apartment by 2 women. Once inside, masked men allegedly beat them, pistol whipped them, and held them at gunpoint. Prosecutors say Arnold directed parts of the attack through FaceTime and group chats before arriving at the apartment later. Arnold now faces 4 kidnapping charges, 4 armed robbery charges, and a potential sentence of life in prison if convicted. It says Arnold has denied every allegation, saying prosecutors are relying on testimony from co-defendants trying to reduce their own sentences. He's currently being held while prosecutors seek to keep him jailed before trial. All right, so I have a lot of thoughts on this. I think this is a theme that we keep seeing in regards to these players, these athletes. I'm not even gonna call them young. You're in the NFL, but just crashing out over things and not making the right decision. Like, just based off of the information that I have now, it's just like this kid is this guy. This is a dumb decision, man. You giving up your career, potentially how you feed your family. Your family's gonna be affected by this all over something that you could have reported to the police and have them do a proper investigation and handle it for you. That's how I see that. You're at a certain level where you don't need to be calling people to go kidnap people, put people in harm's way, holding people at gunpoint. You on FaceTime telling them what to do, this and that. It's like, how much more dumb can you be when you're in a position where you essentially have everything, bro? I mean, I don't know what your thoughts are on this when you first read this.
I mean, he could have definitely did it a little bit better, but you're over acting like it's $20, it's $200,000, $250,000. What are you talking about?
I get that. But
he could have did it a better way. But I mean, is he wrong? No, he ain't wrong.
I think how you handle is wrong, bro. How you handle is wrong. How you handle is wrong.
He's not. Get your money back. He should have did it better.
You could have called the cops, bro.
You should have did it better.
You could have called the cops and told them go get your bread back, bro.
However you want to get it, bro. You can do what you need to do, bro.
But I'm saying how you handle is dumb.
$250,000, bro.
It doesn't negate what I'm saying.
$250,000. You're
dumb, though.
You're an idiot.
How am I an idiot?
He could have did it a little bit better, absolutely.
That's my whole point. That's my whole point. It's like, bro, you could handle it way differently.
Somebody, go kidnap somebody for somebody else, bro.
Nah. You don't need to do that.
Hey, they shouldn't have
stolen it. You're a Detroit
Lion.
Lion.
They should have stolen it.
You're a Detroit Lion.
Okay. He should have never did it on the phone or FaceTime.
Or just call the police to go get whoever.
I mean, if you would have kidnapped somebody nobody known, then what?
What you mean, bro? You were in an Airbnb. I'm sure the Airbnb had cameras, no?
Then what?
I'm sure the Airbnb had cameras, no?
They stole it.
What? They stole money from his Airbnb.
Yeah, he went to go get it back.
But he got to go get it back. Did he not? He got the wrong people. He didn't even get the right people.
Oh, well, damn, he's an idiot, bro.
That's what he didn't even get the right people. He got the wrong motherfuckers. It wasn't even the people that did the thing. That's what I'm saying. It's like
so who stole it?
They didn't even get the right. I don't even think they got the people that stole it, to be honest, because I think
that's what it says.
The police did an investigation and said he got the wrong people. He didn't even get the right people. Let's see.
Shit, I mean that shit gets tricky.
Let's see.
How can they confirm that they got the wrong people?
Because once
he would know who stole his shit,
no, because when they did the investigation, based on the reports, I'm gonna pull this up too. Based on the reports that I've read, they said that when the police did the investigation after the people that he kidnapped reported it, after they reported it, the police obviously had to do an investigation on why they got kidnapped and all this type of stuff, and they came to find out like
they're not just kidnapping anybody, bro.
You said what?
Let's put it like this. Even if that's the person that didn't essentially had the money in wherever, they had to know something.
Maybe they did know something.
They had to know something. They're not just getting kidnapped some random person.
I know they're not kidnapping just a random person, but I'm just saying though, based on what I've read, I'm trying to find the article. The people that they actually kidnapped weren't the ones that actually stole the bread.
They're probably a part of it.
But regardless, my point still stands. My point still stands.
Let's say we're gonna play that. We're gonna go down that rabbit hole. Let's say they had a part of it.
Yeah, we can go down that rabbit hole.
I mean, that's on you, bro. Like you should never put yourself in a gray area.
But at the end of the day, nothing happened to the people that got kidnapped. At the end of the day, there's only one loser in this. You lost $250,000.
Yeah.
Now you facing life in prison.
And he's not gonna do life.
And I'm not saying you're gonna do it, but I'm saying now you facing life in prison. You facing 8 felony charges. Your career is probably done.
Nah, I don't think his career's done.
If you're sitting in jail on trial, like, I mean, what
season ain't here yet?
Huh?
Season ain't here yet.
Season not here yet for sure. I
think he'll get out.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think he'll get out while facing felony charges?
Yeah.
And be playing during the season? I don't think he's
shit. If Mike Vick went to jail, had a felony, came back, he can goddamn do it.
He's not Mike Vick, bro.
He's a top player.
But he's not Michael Vick.
He's not a top corner?
You said what? He is a top corner, but he's not Michael Vick.
What are you talking about?
He's not Michael Vick, though.
Like.
But all I'm saying is Michael Vick still had his career had to stop, though. He came back after.
Yeah, right. Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
I think he'll beat it. I think he'll get, like, high fines.
You don't think he's going to do any jail time for kidnapping?
Time served.
Really?
Probably do a couple months.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. People take kidnapping pretty seriously, bro.
People take stealing pretty seriously, too.
Yeah, but they'll take kidnapping at gunpoint more serious.
He's going to sue the people who own Airbnb. Why is people fucking robbing my house? I mean, my rental.
He could do that. He could do that, but that's not going to change what happened, what he did.
It's not. He's
the way he operated. The way
that's his funds, bro. The way he got robbed.
I'm not saying he's wrong for trying to get his bread back.
Yeah, you were.
No, I said he's wrong for how he did it.
He tried to take it his own way. Fuck it.
I think that's just dumb.
Maybe the law might not be able to find his bread or get his bread.
How you handled it, I think, in my opinion, it's dumb, bro.
I mean, shit. He has the financial resources to go get his money back or figure out where it is.
Obviously didn't because he ain't get shit back.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
He ain't get shit back.
You don't know that. We're just taking it off the fucking what media is saying.
For right now, until more information comes out, that's what I'm going for. But if he did get his bread back, my point still stands. Because you still sitting in jail, brother.
He'll get out. Somebody's gonna take the rap for him.
Hey, man, we'll see. Think? I don't know.
You want to bet?
Based on what they're saying right now, is that the reason that all this is falling on him is because his co-defendants are talking.
Yeah, I mean, he probably wanted the bread back. He was the breadwinner.
So if his co-defendants are talking and throwing all the blame on him, I don't know if he's gonna.
You don't think he's gonna walk?
I'm not. I mean, what do you mean by like walk? Like not
go home? You don't think he's going home?
If he gets bail, he'll probably get home. If he gets bail.
No, you think he'll play this season?
Nah, I don't think he's playing this season. Nah, I think he's gonna be on trial this season, bro. And that's all predicated on what happens.
That's great media to the NFL. Let him play ball while he's on trial. Sure.
Oh, I won't disagree with that. That's definitely good media for the NFL.
What you mean? So he's home. We at home.
That doesn't mean he's gonna be home though.
He's gonna be home, bro.
Doesn't mean he's gonna be home.
Okay.
Shit.
This happened in Detroit?
In Florida.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I mean, should you think the NFL? You said the NFL should let him play?
Yeah, I mean, shit. Like they see why he did it. It's not like he went out of his way to go just rob some or kidnap somebody.
So they got to put that in perspective.
Put it in perspective, yeah. 250,000. It's not like it's okay. It was like 10,000. All right, come on, man.
Okay.
Like, what are you doing? But 250 bands?
That make you think different, huh?
What you talking about?
It's a lot of.
You acting like it's like.
Why you got 250 bands laying around?
I mean, it's his money. He can do whatever the fuck he
True.
wants.
True.
In an environment he's supposed to feel safe in.
In an Airbnb.
It's a rental. These people are putting
you just laying 250,000 around in the B&B.
I mean, if it's my space for X amount of days, yeah.
I don't know if I'm just having 250 just laying around.
So,
I could be wrong.
I mean, if there's already cameras around and somebody took it, then, like you said, they'll pull it up in Airbnb and the host will be fucking sued.
I don't think the host will be sued. Why would the host be sued for them getting their bread stolen? They have nothing to do with that.
Your environment is not safe.
Nah, you can't sue the host for that.
Yeah, you can.
Nah, bro, I disagree. I disagree. Yeah, it's not. You can't put that on the host. Say somebody just walks into the crib because you ain't locked the door. That's not the host's fault.
Okay, say if I fucking slip, it's not the host's fault, but they're still fucking liable.
Yeah, but that's not the same as someone breaking into the crib or coming through. No, it's not.
The host's still liable.
No.
Yeah, they are.
No, I disagree with that. I disagree. The host's not liable.
Yeah, they are.
Nah.
I disagree. They are.
How is the host liable for someone running into the crib, bro?
They're supposed to provide me a safe space to sleep and stay. What the fuck?
If you unlock, if you leave a door unlocked, and someone comes in and following you,
is that what they say? That he left the door unlocked?
But I don't know how they broke.
So you're just making up shit.
I'm giving you. I'm just giving you a hypothetical. We were talking about hypothetical.
The host is liable, bro.
All right, bro. I don't think the host is liable for somebody breaking into the crib.
What the fuck? Why is your locks not fucking locking enough?
Bro, you can kick a door down and not be liable.
That's on the host. That's the host's fault.
Hey, I think it's a gray area.
How's that a gray area?
Because
not a gray area. If I'm staying in your space for X amount of days, and God forbid I slip, fall, there's a breaking and entering, that house is liable.
Nah, if somebody follows you from the club or something like that, they follow where you live and follow you to the crib, that's not the host's fault. I'm saying if you out and about,
if it happens on the host property,
it's not the host's fault. Nah.
They're gonna be somewhat liable.
Slipping and falling versus someone running in on you because they've been following you or whatever it may be. It's two different.
Who said they were running in on him? Was he there when he got robbed?
You said what?
Was he there when he got robbed?
No, but obviously someone had to know it was there.
Then,
someone had to know it was there.
All right, then.
Someone had to know it was there.
It could have been the host. That's gray
area.
You
don't think that would have been in the headline?
That was a gray area.
Host sets up NFL player for 250,000.
We don't know.
For 250,000.
This house is still liable. This house is still liable until further notice.
I'm going to disagree. I'm going to have to ask to see what the compound thinks about that one because I have to disagree with that one, sir.
Hey, let them see what they fucking say. I don't give a fuck.
Feel that. And some more news. This goes along the lines of what we've kind of been discussing in the media landscape. In the media landscape, it says Amazon signs major deal with the boardroom. The breakdown of it is Kevin Durant and Rich Kleiman, who are the founders, just landed one of the biggest media partnerships in sports. Amazon owned Wondery. Has signed an expansive deal with Boardroom that includes exclusive podcast distribution, advertising sales, live events, original video programming, Prime Video integration, Amazon Music integration, Fire TV distribution as well. It says Boardroom's flagship shows like Cover Story and Boardroom Talks will now become part of Amazon's growing sports media ecosystem. So I want to jump in and have this conversation because the Boardroom has signed like two major media hosts, like outside of Kevin Durant and Rich Kleiman, who founded this media company. They now signed like Taylor Rooks, who's one of the biggest faces in sports as a host, and then Speedy Mormon, who was on Complex before. He just signed a deal after leaving Complex to sign with the Boardroom. So they're racking up on talent, and they just signed this big deal with Amazon. I mean, what do you think? This is a shift for them when it comes to just like the media landscape, but where they're trying to position themselves. Do you think this is their push for having a bigger grasp on the sports ecosystem? Because they got the Boardroom and like their podcasts and stuff, but like the talent that they have is more in the sports realm in terms of conversation. Obviously, Speedy, he's pretty dynamic. He interviews a lot of different types of talent, types of people in the industry. But like, where do you think Amazon's trying to push forward? What do you think their play is on this?
Damn, that's a good question. To provide retail.
What do you mean?
I mean, since you said there's more, this is me just purely just throwing shit on the wall.
Right.
I mean, since they're more sports oriented, more on the lines of like retail and like jerseys or just merch or whatever. Since Amazon's already a manufacturing company.
True. I think aligned with that, it goes towards like I was kind of alluding to, like the ecosystem that they're trying to build. I think they're kind of positioning themselves in the space. Obviously, if Amazon Prime has like the movies and stuff, like you said, they have the retail space. Now I think like their stronghold when it comes to like their content and trying to become like a major streaming platform like an NBC, like an ABC. I think this is their next step of captivating like the sports world. And I think this also ties into what we've been talking about over the last few weeks about these major platforms investing in the creators, invested in like Rich Kleiman and Kevin Durant. They have an ecosystem of people that follow their platform for sports news week in and week out. So Amazon's getting that data of people so they can create like new original content surrounding sports. The athlete-owned media aspect of these athlete shows maybe that they have that are on Boardroom, because I have to look at Boardroom's actual talent list of who they have of show that they represent outside of just like the people that I named. But that they probably have some heavy hitters on there as well too. And now that Rich Kleiman and Kevin Durant have this partnership with Amazon, I feel like they're going to be able to get a lot more talent onto their platform because they have that backing. And then just like the creator audiences, like Speedy and Taylor, like they're hosts, but they have their own dynamic audiences of people that go to listen to them for sports news specifically or culture news or whatever it is. So I think this is just like the beginning of what Amazon is trying to do to position themselves against like a Netflix, against any of these other platforms that have been doing these partnerships. I mean, I'm not sure what the next steps would be after this outside of like creating their own shows like ESPN has of strictly like sports news or like not reality, but like or talking head shows that are surrounding culture, news, and things of that nature. But it'd be interesting to see how they build their platform with original content, live content, because I feel like that's the direction that all these platforms are going on. Yeah, they have the pre-recorded stuff, but like these live shows that they're gonna be pushing on the air, kind of how ESPN does on a daily basis.
Yeah, I think, like I said, since it's more sports oriented, I think they're going to push the athletes to go in there to say, "Oh, get code Luka Doncic if you want to get a jersey." It's all going to be sold on Amazon Prime. Same with football and all the other sports. I think they're just, like I said, trying to amplify even more the retail space because that's their main hub.
Yeah, because it says here that they have Amazon already has Thursday Night Football.
Yep.
And they have NBA media rights to some games and stuff like that. And
what do you got to think about what these sports fans do? They buy jerseys, they buy hats, they'll buy shorts.
Yeah.
They'll buy shit to fucking barbecue with the grill that says fucking Sixers. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I think they're just trying to build that, okay, go buy on Amazon.
And on top of that, remember a while ago, like it's probably like a year or two ago when we were talking about the direction like the podcasting and media landscape is going in when it comes to how it's shifting, like how the music industry was like when the late 90s or 2000s was happening, where you have all these indie labels, and indie labels represented would be like, say like an NBT Media or like a Boardroom, or like how LeBron and them have like Spring Hill and all of that. And now they're doing these, what we would call either JV partnerships, label deals, or just regular partnerships with these bigger entities. How like, say like a Death Row did with like a Jimmy Iovine or something like that in back in the day, or how like Clive Davis did a partnership with like a smaller label or artist. I feel like we're seeing that in the media landscape now. When it comes to these bigger entities signing these I'm not gonna call them small platforms, but platforms that are independent but have like followings and stuff.
So you said a whole statement, but then what was the question?
I said I'm saying like do you see that shit happening? Like it's happening more and more now that we're seeing like deals like this happen. Like last week was Roku. Now we see this.
I think they're signing them, but I think it's more so like not like the boardroom. We're talking about like smaller entities, right?
I'm saying in general.
I mean, the boardroom in places like that have like Kevin Durant, they're gonna give him a bag right out the gate just to pull their new idea, which is obviously what we're talking about now. But I'm speaking more so, I guess you could say, the breakthrough. I think they're eyeing them up and actually trying to like develop something around them, and then introducing some sort of like budget. I feel like more like Amazon's and Netflix, they're giving them shots, but I don't think they're giving full on like, yo, here's your budget to do a whole production,
right?
Because they want to see what's going on. I think a lot of people, major companies, are slowing down and just throwing money out.
Do you think this is something similar to like how the Ryan Coogler deal we got before, or do you think it's different because Ryan has a proven track record already versus like I'm talking about on the major stage with the bags and stuff like that? You think it's two totally different types of deals?
It's like it's two, like you gotta think about it. He had hit from 2013 all the way up to now,
right?
So he's shown his line in the grass of how much he's worth in making movies.
Right. Another question surrounding this too, like in comparison to like the boardroom. I don't know if you watch or pay attention to any of like the boardroom or like KD stuff or anything like that. Them versus like I said, like a Spring Hill, like with LeBron, they have like the shop. They have the show that LeBron and Steve Nash have, where they have guests on, they interview them, things like that. What do you think? Which platform do you think has the most upside?
I mean, who does Kevin Durant bring on?
He brings he similar type talent. Like,
what are they all like sitting around? Like, I've never really watched it.
So Kevin Durant, the boardroom is just the name of their platform. So the boardroom is like, I'll give it in layman's terms to like what we got going on. So the boardroom would be like how NBT Media is the platform, and then you got like Kevin Durant and Rich Kleiman. They have their shows where they'll sit here like me and you talking, or they'll bring a guest on and talk to them about like what's going on in the sports world. They interview like high profile guests, things of that nature, and then they have talent that they sign like a Taylor Rooks or whatever that they'll give their own original shows to, but they're still on like other things like NBA doing their own thing outside of the boardroom stuff, but have their own.
Yeah, I've seen it like on that, like clips and stuff. I mean,
and then like with LeBron and them, he has like they've been producing like obviously their own shows with the shop and all the stuff that I've explained as well too.
They only just got the shop.
No, they have the shop. They have. What's the other show they have? They have, I think Rich Paul might have a show now too that he's on there just talking about.
Oh no, yeah, I know. I see Rich Paul now.
Yeah, I think that's all.
Which is cool, but I mean, it's not. It's that show's not a bad show. I mean, I think the boardroom's a little bit more internet savvy.
I agree.
That makes sense.
I think
what LeBron and them are doing is more of like a HBO feel.
I agree with that. I can agree with that when it comes to that. I think when it comes to the style of content, like you said, LeBron and them is a lot more polished. When it comes to the stuff that they're creating, it's more like, all right, this is a moment. We're not maybe dropping they drop stuff every week, but it's like they're dropping moments. Like the shop's like a moment conversation where you're having like a bunch of talking heads, things of that nature, as opposed to the boardroom. The boardroom, they're pushing what's going on in the media daily. I mean, Spring Hill probably does some stuff like that, but I think Spring Hill's more they do like movies and stuff like that. I'm not sure of like what the boardroom has on the back end production wise, if they've done things of that nature.
Aren't they like posting like high school players and stuff like that?
They post high school players.
I'm saying they're more internet savvy. They're more like breaking. Hold on.
They're breaking what? Yeah, they're doing stuff like summer stuff like how Barstool does stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're more so breaking through like up and coming talent. I don't feel like LeBron and them are really like doing that. Like
they are.
It's
established.
They're actually a platform.
Yeah.
Like compared to what LeBron in the shop, it's a show.
Yeah.
It's not really a platform.
Yeah.
Like the show is a platform, yeah, but I'm saying like on social media, like they're showing other shit outside of just Kevin Durant. Like Kevin Durant and Rich Kime, whatever his name is, they're in the forefronts, but it's not like
it's just not all about them.
They're not the main act.
Yeah, yeah, and they're developing. Yeah, so I mean,
so it's not really comparable. That's what I'm trying to say.
I feel you. But yeah, I'd be interested to see like what.
And to answer your question, prior to the boardroom.
No, I agree. I like the boardroom's content. I've been following them for a little minute now. But it'll be interesting to see what Amazon decides to do, how the boardroom expands, if they become a competitor to like a Barstool, if that's the direction they're trying to go into, if they land like more TV rights, sports rights, things of that nature, based on who they have talent wise. But and keeping it in sports news, FIFA. Most recently, it says the Iran captain blasts FIFA in the United States. It says Iran's soccer captain Mehdi Taremi publicly criticized FIFA after Iran's World Cup draw with Egypt. His complaints included the visa problems, all the travel complications of them not being able to stay in the States. They played in California, most recently played in Seattle, and had to fly all the way back to Tijuana right after the game. Didn't get recovery. Weren't able to rest, recover, and compete at a high level. He felt as a professional athlete should. He said a lot of staff members were denied entry into the country, and then just constant logistical issues that he deemed as a disaster and making FIFA a disaster for the Iranian team as a whole. I mean,
would you call that discrimination?
100% discrimination.
You think?
Yeah, it's 100% discrimination.
Why, knowing that we're at a situation with not the Iranian people, but the country.
I understand that. I understand that there's stuff going on when it comes to the U.S. and Iran. But when it comes to like what's going on, it's definitely discrimination. They're only doing this because they're from Iran. I don't believe
you think it's simply because they're from Iran?
Yeah. I don't think there's any other
the situations that are going on in the world with U.S. and people in the Middle East. It's not the people, but the government of the Middle East.
No, I think to my knowledge, in the comments you correct me wrong, Iran's the only team that has to do this. They have to go back. I think it's discrimination because if it was for every team in the Middle East, then Iraq, Egypt, all have to be doing the same thing.
I'm just asking.
I know you're just asking.
Do we have a lot of issues with the country of Iran?
Yeah, we do.
Like that's probably like one of our biggest issues. I'm asking.
No, for sure, it definitely is one of the biggest issues. But still considered discrimination, whether there's an issue or not.
Or are they just is America just taking protocol?
You can be taking protocol, but it can still be discrimination.
And again, I'm just asking the question.
No, I know. I'm saying like two things can be true. Like they could be taking protocol, but they also are discriminating because this the Iranian team.
But I'm saying like, again, like since we have so many issues, not we, but the country itself has so many issues with Iran, is the U.S. taking protocol by saying, okay, we're not allowing some people to come in due to whatever circumstance?
No, they are. They are probably taking protocol because of that.
So is that wrong?
I think for the World Cup, you can have certain protocols where you can take the utmost precaution and still allow the athletes to be treated in a better way.
They're present. They're allowed to come. They're allowed to play the game. But
yeah, but if you're allowed to play it, you should be able to have a certain amount of people on your team. Say you have your full roster and then like your support staff, whatever. They should be able to travel within the country and stay overnight.
Why can't they come?
You said what?
Why aren't they allowed to like?
I guess they said some people were denied entry for whatever reason. I don't know the details of why they denied entry, but I'm saying some people were denied entry. But I feel as though based on what he was saying, and my biggest thing is like I empathize with the part of them having to fly all the way to Seattle, play a game, and then they're not able to recover nothing. They have to go all the way back down to Mexico and stay there. And then if they have another game the next day or so, and so you have to fly all the way back, it's like no other team is doing that in the World Cup.
They do that in the NBA.
You said what?
They do that in the NBA.
But he's saying in comparison to the other teams, you have to talk about the pool in which they're playing, and we're not talking about.
That's
the
like
NBA.
You leave, you go back home.
No other team is. They're the only team that's doing that. That's not fair.
If every team playing in Seattle, how far? What's the flight between Seattle and?
I'll put it in
Mexico?
Tijuana.
They're going to. They go back to Tijuana.
Yeah, Seattle to
Tijuana. I'm gonna say like 4 hours.
Like
4 hours.
See,
4 hours. 6. No. That's not. It's definitely not 6 to 10. That's crazy. Seattle basically going back to Texas, past Texas a little bit.
Tijuana flight time.
Like how many hours of a flight?
Let's see.
That ain't nothing. Oh my
it's
God.
3:30. Nah, bro. That's not the point, bro. You're missing
3
the point.
hours, bro.
You're missing the point, bro. And 3 hours does take a toll on you, bro. It does take a toll on you.
Bro.
As an athlete, bro, it does take a toll on you.
Bruh.
It does.
These
it
NBA
does.
athletes be on flights every
bro, that's
night.
not the point that he's making. He's
Every
saying
night.
if you're the only team doing that, it's not fair.
I mean,
it's not fair.
It's one thing if they're flying like 7-10 hours, for 4 hours.
Nah, bro. If you're the only team, if you're the only team in the cup doing it, it's not fair.
You're going basically.
You're the only team in the cup doing it's not fair.
Bro.
If you're the only team in the cup doing it's not fair.
What?
It's not. It'd be different if every team was doing it, bro.
We're acting like this shit is like they going cross country.
It doesn't matter, bro. It's any advantage, bro. You're a professional athlete, bro. If you're the only team that's doing this, it's not fair, bro. It's not fair.
In a nice hotel.
It's not fair.
In a nice hotel with nice recovery.
It's not fair. That's tired. That's wear and tear, bro.
You just saying anything.
I'm not just saying anything. I'm being 100, bro.
Bro, you can't be mad. You can't be mad at the government for doing what they want to do.
Who said I'm mad at the government? I didn't say nothing about being mad at the government.
I don't really think it's discrimination.
It is discrimination.
I think it's more so like the government's probably taking protocol of certain situations.
Let's see what the definition of discrimination is.
Okay.
No, I'm just to make sure I'm saying the right thing.
Okay, you could maybe say they fucking. I don't know if it's unfair, but
it says the unfair equal treatment of a person or group because of the characteristic they have, rather than because of their actions or qualifications.
There's actions that have been done between the both.
Not for the players. Not for the players.
The U.S.
Not for the players.
The country.
But the players.
The country. Yo,
they're discriminating.
It's the country, bro.
But they're discriminating.
Both countries don't see eye to eye right now,
bro. But they're discriminating against the players because of the country, bro. That's my whole point.
Bro, at the end
you
of
can
the
still
day,
take protocol.
I feel bad. Don't get me wrong, but it's the country itself.
I'm not. But two things can be true. You can take protocol.
Nobody's disagreeing with you, but I'm saying it's the country, bro. Like the USA's taking protocol. They just don't want certain things to come in and out, bro.
Yeah, and I'm just saying
that's just like if we went over there might be certain things that we might.
I won't disagree with that.
So what do we say?
I'm saying it's unfair.
It's our playing field, bro.
I'm just saying it's unfair to the players.
It's in the U.S.
But it's still unfair to the players.
It's in the U.S.
It could still be unfair to the players,
bro. They're going 4 hours, bro.
It is unfair. It is unfair. I think it's unfair.
They're going 4 hours, bro.
I think it's unfair.
You're acting like they're going all the way back to Iran, bro. That's crazy.
It's about not having an equal playing field.
Bro.
It's about every other team not having to do that. You being the only.
They're hopping on a nice flight going back to their nice hotel. So they're not hopping on a nice flight?
Bro, it's not even about that.
So the flights are shitty?
No flight. You shouldn't have to do that.
Shitty, bro?
Flight,
yes or no, bro?
I don't know what they're flying on. I don't. I don't know if they're taking a charter flight. I don't know if they're taking a private flight. I don't know. How am I bugging? I don't know if they fly.
Bro, they're taking a nice flight. They're going to a nice hotel.
That doesn't defeat the point, though.
4 hours away, bro.
Doesn't matter, bro.
They
don't want to have to travel. They want to be able to go home right after the game.
They're not at home, though.
They want to be. Why does every other team get to do it then?
They're not at home.
Why does every other team get to do it then?
Because, I mean, maybe their issues aren't as high as the country of Iran. Is that a fact or no?
I hear you, bro.
What you mean?
It's
you
still
hear
unfair,
me?
though,
bro. Like, I mean, in situations like these, unfortunately, bro, like, when you're in a certain country, they might take certain protocols, bro. Like that's the unfortunate situation.
I mean, when Jesse Owens was running, when the Germany was in the reigns and he was over in the
U.S.
U.S.
felt the way.
He felt the way, but he's still there in Germany. They didn't tell him he got to leave the country.
I mean, did it? Okay, so Jesse Owens had the same opportunity as everybody else there.
What you mean? He didn't have to leave Germany, bro.
Bro, he
didn't have to go to Germany after his race and come back after the race.
Could he stay at the same hotels?
He slept in Germany, bro. That's the point.
He stayed in the same hotels?
He stayed in the country, bro. He stayed in the country.
Fuck the country. Could he have?
No, bro. That's a difference, bro.
He did not. Yo.
He's
literally saying Jesse Owens had the same treatment as every other white person during that time.
No, I did.
You're fucking lying.
You're putting words into my mouth.
You're fucking lying.
You're putting words into my mouth. I never said that. All I'm saying is he didn't have to leave the fucking country while he's competing at the Olympics.
Bro.
The Iranian players had to leave the country, bro.
But he damn sure didn't have the same fucking treatment.
Okay, you can still be in the the Iranian. That's my point. No, the Iranian people can stay. The Iranian players can still stay in the country.
What you're talking about?
I do know.
They're still getting 5-star hotels,
bro.
They're still getting fucking private planes. They're still getting top tier fucking facility people for far as like training and aspect. No, Jesse Owens didn't have shit compared to that,
bro. I'm saying they didn't have to leave. He didn't have to leave the country, bro. That's all I'm saying. Their whole thing, their whole argument. He didn't
have to leave the country. He was sleeping in shit.
Their whole argument. Their whole argument. Can I speak? Can I speak?
You're trying to compare Jesse Owens his treatment to a country that's still getting
You're not letting me finish.
Planes.
You're not letting me
great
finish.
Food
That's not the point.
Great hotels.
All I said is he didn't have to leave the country. I said he didn't have to leave the country.
Let's really put this in perspective. I said,
whose
situation was worse?
That's not
Jesse
the argument.
Owens' situation in Germany?
That's not the argument.
Or the Iranian people still getting private planes?
That's not the argument. We're moving away from the argument here. We're moving away from the argument here. The argument here is that the Iranian players
still black.
Yeah, I'm still black too. What you mean? The Iranian? What you mean? Still nigga? As Jay-Z would say, "Fuck is you talking about?"
Right.
But the point, back to the point that I was trying to make is, all the Iranian players are saying is that they just want to not have to go back to Mexico, bro. They want to be able to stay in the place that they're playing, bro. There's nothing. That's exactly what he said in his interview. He said, "I love the people of Mexico. I love Tijuana, but it's not fair because we're the only team that's to do X, Y, and Z."
So do you know? I'd ask him the next question. Yo, do you know like clearly the situation between America and Iran right now?
They know what's going on.
All right, then. Bro. So you should understand what's at stake here.
It's not about understanding, bro.
Now it's not about. Oh, yo, but is it? You're moving the goalposts. What the fuck?
It's about the fair treatment.
When you replay this shit, he says not. You said it's not about understanding.
Everybody understands what's going on, bro.
All right, then.
But it's about the fair
treatment. So why are we making this a big thing?
It's a discrimination.
Hey, so you just said everybody knows what's at stake here, right? Right.
When it comes to what do you mean?
Global issues.
Well, yeah, we talked about that already.
All right, then. So why are we making this a big issue, bro? We know what's up. We know what's up. Everybody know what's on the playing field.
For sure.
So what are we making this a big issue for?
He can't have a complaint about having to go back and forth?
Yo, you can have all the complaints in the world.
About being the only team that has to do that?
The USA is a free country.
The only team that has to do that?
I mean.
The only team. It'd be different if it was multiple.
Man, I wrote it out for you, brother. I wrote it out for you.
Hey, man.
I wrote it out for you.
Hey. Yeah, we know what everything's at stake, but I mean, it's still unfair, like I said.
I mean, you can't. I mean, it's protocol, bro. Like, that's what you got to understand. It's protocol. Like, we're making a big issue for something that it shouldn't be a big issue. Like I said, we all know the line. We all know.
So they should just be happy to be there?
It's FIFA. Everybody else is. Everybody else is crying. Bro, you're acting like they can't play in the States, bro. They are. Mean? Are they playing in the States?
But they should be able to stay there, too.
Are they playing in the States?
The players should be able to play
in the States.
They are. But the players should be able to stay there.
You don't know what's at stake, bro. Just like if like Americans were to go over there or whatever, or another country went to another country and they didn't want them there, we'd have to play by their rules.
I mean,
am I right or wrong?
You're not wrong.
All right,
you're not wrong.
So again, all this media stuff we feel bad about it. Like, don't get me wrong, but it's like you got to understand the nuance behind it. It's deeper than rap. It's deeper than football.
Hey, man.
You just said like before, this FIFA shit changes economies, bro.
It does.
This FIFA shit makes global decisions.
It does.
So why are you playing dumb?
They're not playing dumb.
I'm
not playing dumb.
You are.
How am I playing dumb?
You are.
What way am I playing dumb?
And then try to compare Jesse Owens' fucking track running in the Olympics to this. That is diabolical.
No, bro. Mm-hmm. See, you trying to spin my words.
That's what you said.
I'm not playing dumb. No.
That's what you said.
All that said is Jesse Owens had to leave the country.
Germany. Like, bro,
I just said he had to leave the country.
He didn't leave the country, but his situation was probably
it wasn't even just about,
worse.
And I wasn't even speaking on just Jesse Owens. I was speaking on the battle that U.S. and Germany were having and how the American players.
Well, why'd you say Jesse Owens to start, though?
Because he's the biggest name. He was considered like the captain of the track team, bro.
USA is the biggest name.
Yeah, but Jesse Owens was the biggest person on the track team, and the guy, this was the captain of the soccer team, bro, in FIFA. That's why I used the comparison, bro. Simple as that.
Yeah, that was bad. That was a terrible.
Hey, man.
Terrible.
Hey, man. The listeners know what I meant.
The
listeners know what I was saying.
Did not.
Yeah, they do. All I'm saying is that other countries don't force teams that they're at war with. Other countries don't force teams that they're at war.
When we're on different battlegrounds, bro, we have to play by certain rules to their standards. Bro.
Okay.
Like, you're mad because
I'm not mad.
They play the game there and they had to travel 3.5 hours to Tijuana to sit in a nice, sweet, luxury 6-star, 8-star.
You trying
hotel.
to make it sound? You trying to make
it's
nice, sweet, luxury, da 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 da.
So show me that.
If you playing for the cup,
show me
if you're playing for the cup,
show me that they flew on a charter,
it's
bro.
It's not even about that.
Show
That's
me that.
The point.
Just show me, bro.
I'm saying if you're playing for the cup. If you're playing for the cup, if you're playing, let me finish. If you're playing for the cup,
they playing for the cup, bro.
If you're playing for the cup,
you talking about the finals or
if you're playing for a shot at the cup, you should get the same treatment as every other team that's playing for the cup.
They are,
that's
bro.
all he's saying.
Okay,
that's all he's saying.
They get a nice hotel,
and I ain't
they
wrong.
Get a nice hotel.
Bro, it's not. You keep pointing back to the nice hotel.
Hold on, let me.
Obviously, they get a nice hotel, but every team gets a hotel.
Nice plane?
Yes, probably they do.
Nice practice facility.
You said what?
Nice practice facility.
I don't know where these motherfuckers practice at, bro.
Now you don't know. Yeah,
I'm talking about. I don't know where any of the teams practice at.
Copy that.
They probably practice in the stadium, so probably
So they'll play in nice facilities.
They probably they do.
Oh, they probably get nice like bed and breakfast, all that type.
Bro,
stuff.
what point are you trying to make? What point are you trying to make?
I mean, so we're complaining about a 4-hour flight.
Yes, that makes it. You're acting like you're not an athlete, bro. Like you don't know that makes a difference.
Yeah,
bro.
they ain't a fucking PJ, bro. Not jet,
bro. You act like that don't make a difference, bro.
Bro, they sitting comfortably eating nicely, bro. Come on,
bro. Hey man, all right, bro. All right, bro. It makes a difference.
Show me.
It makes a difference, bro. It makes a difference, bro. It makes a difference, bro. It makes a difference. So does traveling not make a difference,
bro? I mean,
does traveling not make a difference? Okay, that's all I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say, bro. That's all I'm trying to say. But
like you're acting like
I'm acting like what?
You're acting like they're going across the damn world.
Hey, man. But
like, and then you're like going to sit here and also say like, oh yeah, well, we know what's at stake. We understand, but they can at least,
two things can be true.
They're playing in America, bro.
Two things can be true.
It'd be weird if they couldn't play in America, but they are.
But two things can be true.
No, you just want to make a headline.
I'm not trying to make a headline. It's already a headline. I'm speaking on the headline.
Like, this shit's weird,
I'm reacting
bro.
to the headline. What's weird about it?
It's weird because
why can't it be a talking point? Tell me that. Why can't it be a talking point?
So you think they're discriminating?
That's literally the definition of discriminating. You're pointing out one group of people and doing something
because isn't the two countries really like at an all-time feud right now?
We established that already.
So
that still can be discrimination, bro. It's still the definition of discrimination. It doesn't matter if I'm not saying it's right or wrong. You can still discriminate.
Or is America trying to protect their homeland
from the soccer players?
Anybody, yeah.
I mean, I don't think they're
trying.
So
I mean, you say okay. You're acting like okay. You know how many cases there's been soccer players, celebrities, be spies or informants getting information.
What information gonna get here?
So why do certain? Okay, so why certain?
I'm saying with FIFA though. I'm saying with FIFA though. Why?
Isn't FIFA something that makes global decisions, just like you said? From the
yeah,
jump?
but what do the players what do the players
we don't know,
being spies have to do with
we don't know what a lot
them.
of people do with this shit. You're trying to play a dumb game.
I'm not playing it. I'm asking a real question. All right,
before you jump the gun, why are people getting denied?
Because they're from Iran.
Oh, just because they're from Iran? There's no other reasons? There's no reason behind it?
To my knowledge.
See, like, you see how you just jump to that? You're saying, just because they're from Iran.
That's literally what the interview said.
There could be reasons why people get denied.
But that's literally what the interview. I'm just going off what.
Okay, so why can't some Americans not go to other countries?
Because
they're from America.
Yes, at least that's sometimes the point. Yeah.
Oh no, there's reasons behind why people can't go.
There's
reasons why people can't go.
Bro, sometimes there are countries if you're from a certain place, you aren't allowed access to certain places. That's just a fact.
There's reasonings why people can't go to certain places, bro.
Bro, sometimes it's just based on where you're from, bro. Okay. It's a fact. That's not false. Okay. You can not be allowed in a certain country because you're from another country, bro. That's just
due to what circumstances? Not just because you're this, because certain feuds, because certain countries.
But yes,
So there's reasonings behind this shit.
Yes, because you're from a country though, bro.
And they have confrontation, conflict of interest.
So that goes to what I just said. Because you're from X, you can't come to Y.
Because of reasons. There's reasons.
Because you're from that country. It could be that plain and simple.
It's not that plain and simple. There's reasonings behind why people can't come in and out, bro. Like what? Like you're playing dumb now.
I'm not playing dumb.
Like you're actually playing dumb, bro.
Like a normal everyday citizen.
Say, oh, this person can't come to this country just because. No, there's probably reasonings why.
So you're telling me an everyday person has nothing to do with the government. If they're trying to go to a country that doesn't allow people from like the U.S. to come to, they're not allowed because of whatever the government.
Because the U.S. might have a situation with that country.
Yeah, because that makes because you're from the U.S.
Because that's a reason. They have situations going on.
And you're not allowed
in
because...
a reason, bro. Not
because
just
you're from the U.S.
There's a reason,
because
bro.
You're from...
You're playing dumb, bro.
I'm not playing dumb, bro.
It's not just because... There's reasons behind just because you're from the U.S. Not just because you're from the U.S. There's nuances around that shit.
But it all goes back to you're from that country.
Because of a reason, bro. Because of a reason.
All right.
Like, you're trying to sit here because there's no reason. Just because you're American. No, my nigga, there's reasons why. Okay, you're American because X, Y, and Z. That's why they're not allowing certain Americans or Americans as a whole to this specific side of the world.
Yeah, and that just goes back to
what I'm saying. It's not just one layer. There's multiple layers behind that shit, bro.
Bro, I'm not disagreeing with there being layers. All I'm saying is that you can be denied from the country just because you're a citizen of that country.
But you are, though. You're backtracking, though.
I'm not backtracking, bro.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Because I have U.S. on my on my passport, I cannot be allowed into another country because I'm an American citizen, bro.
Due to certain reasons, bigger reasons that are going on in the world and on the globe.
There could be nothing going on, bro. All right.
So can we look up like countries that literally don't let American citizens just because they're pure American and no reason whatsoever?
Oh, look, I'll see. Let's see.
Like no reason whatsoever. Like just because they're just American. Fuck that. Hell no.
What do you mean, bro?
Are there countries that do not allow Americans just because they're Americans, or is there reasons behind that? Put it just like that. Just like that.
Nigga said just like that.
Absolutely.
Are there countries that don't allow Americans
in their countries
come into their country
just because they're American, or is it because
season boy trying to
that's
all
exactly what you just said,
I
bro.
said just because they're American,
or is it because of reasons? That's simple as that. It's asking both of our questions.
I'm typing.
Both of our questions, plain and simple, cut and dry. AI, since we always resort to this AI thing in this new age of technology, they'll give it to us slow, and they're gonna chop it up and screw straight like that. But like I said, at the end of the day, how I see it is, at the end of the day, it's unfortunate that everybody that are part of the Iranian people can't come into America or getting denied.
Yes, countries can and do restrict entry based on nationality, but it usually due to government policy. But it says yes, countries can.
They could, but it's usually do.
But can means it happens, bro. Man, that's like I said, two things can be true, bro. That's been my whole argument. That's been my whole argument. Two things can be true.
But it usually due to government.
Usually doesn't mean always, bro.
Let me finish. But usually due to government policy, diplomatic relations, and security concerns. Thank you.
Bro,
sanctions or visas.
Both of our questions.
Okay,
it said yes. The first thing says yes.
Okay, since you want to play dumb,
I'm not playing dumb.
What's the percentage of?
Oh, now he's gonna. Bro, we proved both our answers were right, bro.
No,
yes, we did, bro. It's okay.
It can and do restrict entries based on nationality.
Yes, yes.
Finish it. Finish it.
Usually doesn't mean all, bro.
Is that a comma or a period right there?
No, usually
is that
means
a comma or a
most of
period
the time,
right
bro.
Finishing the sentence, but it's
words
usually
mean things, bro. Words mean things, bro. Usually means most of the time, not always.
Sentence, bro.
I am.
Comma, but it's usually due to government. Everything I just said, bro.
Everything.
And now that you want to play dumb,
I'm not playing dumb, bro.
Look at the percentage.
We don't need to look at the percentage and answer the question, bro. It says countries can and do, but most of the time it's because of what you do.
You're looking crazy.
I'm not. It answered both of our questions, bro. Majority, okay, majority doesn't mean all, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. Words mean things, bro. Words mean. My whole point was that type of thing happens, bro. You said it doesn't happen. You said it doesn't happen. That's false,
bro.
Because it does. It literally said it does happen.
Just look up the percentage, bro.
Bro, what's the point of looking up the percentage, bro? Whether it's 1% or 10%, my
oh yeah, you're just finding a win. Then I get it.
It's not a win.
You got it.
My whole
that's just thank you, ChatGPT.
Yeah, thank you for answering my question.
Like I said,
it happens,
literally
bro.
said exactly what I said. It's usually.
You didn't say usually, bro. You didn't say. You said it only happens because of X, Y, and Z. I said no, that's not the case. Some people just aren't allowed to go.
Most of the time.
But like I said, my whole point was that
it weighs more to what I'm saying than what you're saying,
bro. Whatever when you want to have, that's
fine. I'm saying what I'm saying
in
the context of what we're talking about, it's weighing into more of what I'm saying to what you're saying.
You said it never happened.
Like.
Your whole point was
the more of the norm is because of the government policy.
The norms. All I said is
that's what I'm. That's what I'm talking about. The norm.
All I said is it happens.
You're talking about outliers.
No, I'm not.
I'm talking about the norm.
My whole statement
was.
I'm
speaking logically.
My whole statement was.
You're speaking of just throw it at the wall. See if you can catch.
No, my whole statement was that it happens.
Jesus Christ.
My whole statement is that it happens.
My shit's gonna age like fine wine.
Mine is too. Because it happens. Because it happens. You try to say it never happens. I said it's false.
Norm.
Hey man, my point still stands. Chat said
yours is scattered plot.
No,
mine is
yours
consistent.
Can be the norm. It can be the norm.
It's consistent.
All I said is that it happens. You said it doesn't. That's my whole point. This whole argument is that it happens. That's it.
Oh, rules, but not simply because they dislike people from particular. Oh, what the fuck? I should have finished the sentence.
Hey,
like I said, my shit ages like fine wine.
Like I said, it's discrimination. This type of thing happens.
Right. Like
it is what it is.
Thank you, ChatGPT. You literally said it.
Hey man, if you want to find a win, you can find a win. Like
it's not a win. You typed it.
What I'm saying, it said exactly what I said.
Not simply because
it said countries can and do restrict entry based on nationality,
comma, but it's usually due to government policies, comma, diplomatic
that's the most of the time,
comma, security concerns, comma, sanctions,
that's most of the
comma,
time.
visas rules, hyphen,
that's most of the time.
Not simply because they dislike people from particular countries.
Yes, that's most of the time.
It's swaying to what I'm saying. Thank you,
it's swaying to what I'm saying too, bro.
Yo, you're delusional.
I'm not delusional.
I'm
not delusional.
Right.
It says it.
Right.
The compound will agree.
Right.
The compound will agree. The people will agree. When we clip this up, they will agree.
They will agree. It up, bro.
They will. We're gonna clip it up. We're gonna clip this up, and people in the comments are gonna say what I said. Exactly. That's all I gotta say. But
this man's delusional.
The last story that we got.
Wait, and there's more. You don't want to read that shit.
Nah, the last story. Because we're cutting on time. The last story that we got. We had our mark that we normally do.
Hey,
the last story I got was the trades that are happening. The trades that happened in the NBA this past week. LaMelo Ball went to the Minnesota Timberwolves, and Giannis wound up in Miami. What do you think about LaMelo and Ant-Man teaming up? You think that's gonna be exciting? That's gonna be selling exciting ball.
Going to the chip.
They're going to the chip.
Going to the chip.
I don't know about that one.
You a hater?
I'm not hating.
Old head hating once again.
I like the Young Bucks. They
They
need somebody. They need somebody to complement. They need a big man. I mean, Rudy Gobert ain't gonna get it done.
Yeah, they already got scores, bro.
Rudy Gobert ain't gonna get it done,
bro.
Rudy Gobert is not gonna get.
They already got scores,
hey,
bro.
Man, it's gonna be high, fast paced. Like,
ooh, that's all they
hooping.
need.
They're gonna be hooping.
They're gonna be hooping, bro.
But, I mean, they got DiVincenzo.
They got scores, bro.
They got a little bit of a squad.
They got scores, bro.
Both those Bulls are ball dominant. Like, pause. They both need the ball, like the basketball in their hand, bro.
Bro, whoever's hot is hot, bro. It don't really matter.
You think that's how it's gonna be?
That's how it's gonna be.
You think? Who's gonna be 1A? Who's gonna be 1B?
Right. It's still Ed's team, bro.
So LaMelo got to take the back seat.
He's not gonna take a back seat.
He's gonna have to.
He's gonna have to run point. He's gonna touch the ball. Don't matter.
Who's getting the most shots, most touches?
LaMelo likes to pass the ball. He likes to be creative.
True.
So I mean, we don't gotta worry about that, bro.
True.
He likes to make shit happen.
Do you think they're gonna gel well?
Yes, bro. You got two cats that literally. We got one guy that's really like serious about the game, saying he's gonna anybody he faces, he's gonna get him right to it. But like he has that goofy side to him, and then you have LaMelo, like he's a nonchalant player, but he's a leader by example of the game.
You mean just like playing on the court?
Yep.
Because he definitely ain't doing it off the court.
That's cool, bro.
Hey,
old head, bro. Old head.
How's that?
It's the energy, bro.
What's the energy, bro? I fuck with LaMelo. I fuck with Ant. What are you talking about?
These young players are about to show out. Right.
What you mean?
Right. He gonna hop on the bandwagon when the season
I've always
start.
been an Ant-Man fan. Always.
He gonna hop on the bandwagon.
I've always been an Ant-Man fan. I always fuck with LaMelo too.
He gonna hop on the bandwagon.
Nah, you ain't gonna paint my narrative. You ain't gonna paint my narrative like I'm hating.
Bro,
I'm not a hating old head. That's one thing I don't do.
Old head status.
No, bro. I don't hate on the young boys.
Remember I told you that one pod ago when his birthday was around, he like codename KND took the camera. He old head now.
Nah, bro.
He old head now.
You know what I'm saying? You think Giannis gonna make moves in the East? I mean, the Miami, they bench is kind of
East looking nice.
You think the Heat are looking nice?
They might make a nice little run.
They'll be all right. Him and Bam will do their thing, but
yeah,
second round exit.
We gonna see. But I mean, nice little trade, nice little hot topic for that though, for sure. I mean, I'm definitely excited for the season. Team P players are starting to link up. I mean,
players seasons are gearing up, man.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm ready for it.
But that's all I got for episode 290. You got anything else? We need more news that we missed? All right, that's all I got for episode 290 of the Face of the Future podcast. We on the road to 300. Shout out to the compound. Shout out to NBC Fantasy League. We about to get that joint started again. Steve, we ain't forget about you, brother. We ain't forget about you. You know what you got to do, man. If you're listening to us on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, tell a friend about today's episode. Make sure you subscribe. You know the deal. Jump to that Patreon when we hit 300. Video content is going on there first. That's all I got. Episode 290. It's your boy Mills. I got Rocket in the building with me. Peace.